All right, we're back. Welcome to the Georgia and Daniel Show. My name is Georgia from Georgia's Kitchen Show and Dan's Cutest to Love.
And my name is Daniel from SpecialChronicles.com and Georgia's Cutest to Love. Coming up on this week's episode,
we recap our summer games experiences from national to state.
Daniel traveled to Orlando, Florida a month ago for Special Olympics USA Games 2022.
Georgia won gold medals at Illinois State Summer Games.
And we review two Cheaper by the Dozen movies that we watched recently on Disney Plus. And
episode 77 starts now.
Welcome back, babe. It's been a month since we podcasted last, I think.
Yeah,
I think.
It's been a month, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot has happened since we last got behind the microphones and talked to all of you, all wonderful listeners. All viewers? Listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Listeners? Of you. Anyways, what's been happening? I mean, we've
been busy with traveling. I just got back from Scotland a couple months ago.
We talked about that on the last episode, right? Springtime travels.
I should stop talking right now.
No, it's okay. Yeah, you should stop talking. Wait, no, hold on. Our listeners want you to talk more, so maybe you shouldn't. If you guys missed last week's episode, when was the last episode? It was a couple months ago. The last episode. Go back, listen to the last episode if you want to hear Georgia talk about Scotland and my trip to Philadelphia, and yeah. But a month ago, so we're recording this on the 5th of July,
Which
2022.
Is today.
Yeah. So a month ago, at the beginning of June, where did I go? Where did I go a month ago, beginning of June? Orlando, Florida, USA Games?
Yes. And then for me, in the middle of June, I was on the I was in Bloomington, Illinois, on the campus of where my sister used to go to college. That would be Illinois Wesleyan.
I thought it was state.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what should we recap first? Well, should we start the beginning of the month and then kind of work our way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
so
don't
the
mind.
first week of June was the USA Games. And for all of you listening, I wasn't competing. But if you followed me on Instagram at PodmanDan, you probably saw a few pictures I posted from my time down there. So I was one of 3 Southern Survival International Global Messengers in the U.S. that went there. There was also some of the other global athletes from the Global Athlete Leadership Council that were there as well. And so one of the things that I did down there was I co-led a unified leadership training to Coca-Cola. Also, we went to the opening ceremony. That was a fun time. What else? I'm just giving you all the highlights because I'm working on my next SSIGM blog where I'll recap a little bit more about my experience. So I won't go into that much detail now, but I'll just let you guys know. Subscribe to my SSIGM journal. I don't know if I have that link. Oh, I do have that link. SpecialChronicles.com.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, SpecialChronicles.com/journal if you guys want to subscribe to my mailing list. and then I will share the blog where I'll recap a little bit more about my experience at USA Games. But yeah, after the opening ceremony, we went to so at Disney they've got this Cirque du Soleil. It's called Drawn to Life. So it's a Cirque du. I've never been to a Cirque du Soleil before, but it's so Cirque du Soleil and Disney have this performance called Drawn to Life, and it was a pretty neat show to go to. And then the board of directors dinner, we went to that with Tim Shriver and the other board members. And what else did we just giving you all the highlights. What else did let me see. What else did we went to Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, so those were the two Disney parks that we went to. So probably my favorite ride at Animal Kingdom was the Avatar ride. We waited in a long line for that, but if it wasn't for the long line, we probably could have gone on that a couple of times. But yeah, the Avatar ride.
I've been on that ride before.
The Avatar ride at Animal Kingdom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I went to Disney World too in the year 2014, and then another year later. Yeah.
So it was that was a pretty fun ride, and yeah, I went with Karen, one of my mentors, and then Hannah and her mentor Stephanie. We both did like this safari train ride. Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't really a safari. That was a little too long. So it was more of like a little train ride, and then the train ride went to like this little petting zoo type thing at Animal Kingdom. Yeah, and then Magic Kingdom was neat. We went on, I think, Space Mountain. We went on It's a Small World, I think, and this Peter Pan ride. There was also like this Disney parade with like Mickey and like the Disney characters. This parade thing at Magic Kingdom, on like that main street. You've been to Magic Kingdom before, right?
Yes, yeah. So, that was the main street that I took a picture with Mickey before.
Yeah. So, there was this parade. And then, we spent one day at Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, and then what else? We watched the surfing finals, which was an adventure just trying to get there. What else did we do? What else? I'm just kind of giving you all the highlights. Illinois flag football team won gold, so that was a fun game to watch.
Nice.
Eric Bauman was the athlete coach that was that, so that was a fun game to watch. I also did this youth shuttle thing where these youth leaders had asked me questions. We also hung out in the fan zone, which the fan zone is where they've got like all these activities and stuff, and what else? Yeah. So that and then our very last day before we went back to the airport to go home, we had a little miniature golf out, in just myself and Renee and Hannah and Hannah's mom and Renee's mentor and my dad. So and then Brandon, who works with Emily at SOI. So yeah, it was a So that's just kind of a brief recap of my experience at USA Games in Orlando. I am trying to put together some more of my thoughts, what I learned, the impact, and that I will talk a little bit more in my next SSIGM blog that I'm working on that should be out in the next couple weeks. So again, if you guys want to subscribe at specialchronicles.com/journal, you can you get that next blog that I will be writing. Yeah, so that was it was a fun week. It was I mean, after getting back from Orlando, only had 2-3 days at home, and then went down to Normal for the All State Summer Games. So it was the beginning of June was a pretty busy time.
Action packed.
Yeah, action packed. Yeah, from Orlando to Normal, and yeah. So before you talk about your gold medal wins in swimming, I wasn't competing this year at Summer Games, but I instead led the board orientation and
you did interviews with our friends.
Meet the Inspired show. We premiered that. So Jose and I did the first hour, and then Lisa, Kaylee, they did the second hour of that, and so we did the Meet the Inspired show on at Olympic Town. So that was pretty fun. If you guys missed that, you can this week's episode of the Special Chronicles show, episode 480. What's this week's episode? 480.
77.
No, of the Special Chronicles show.
Oh, I don't know.
486. You guys can listen to that the premiere of Meet the Inspired on that. Yeah, so that from Orlando to Normal, it was a jam-packed beginning of June, but a lot of fun as well. So
yeah, sounds like a super fun time, babe.
It was, and yeah. So I know I think I shared a few pictures on my Instagram at PubManDan, but if you guys want to see just some of those pictures, you can go back the past few weeks on my Instagram page at PubManDan and see some of those pictures from Orlando at the USA Games. All right, so babe, you should we talk about your gold medal wins, or take a break first and then?
Yeah. Let's take a break and then I'll tell you guys
about your gold medal wins.
Yeah.
Guys, stay tuned to hear all about Georgia's gold medal win adventures at Summer Games. After the break, you're listening
to the Georgia
and Daniel show on SpecialChronicles.com, and we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break from our conversation today to learn how you can become a Special Chronicles supporter so we can continue to produce this podcast. Support for Special Chronicles comes from listeners like you. As an independent public media podcast, Special Chronicles will always be there for you. Now we're asking you to be there for us. As a nonprofit independent media organization, we can only make programs like Special Chronicles with listener support. Our programs provide weekly, candid, honest, and inspiring conversations about the people with disabilities community that creates awareness, support, and advocacy within each week's episode. Listeners tell us our shows are an enjoyable and necessary podcast for the intellectual and developmental disability community and everyone else who is able to listen to stories about life from a different angle. Please, if you and your family love our weekly podcast, make a one-time, monthly, or annual gift of thanks today. Support this podcast at specialchronicles.com/give. That's specialchronicles.com/give. And now, back to the show to continue the conversation today. And back to the show. I didn't see you there. Are we back?
Yes. Wow. Okay. That was a big. That was a big gulp that you just had.
Coffee?
Yes.
I was paying attention. Kind of.
Mm.
I mean, who pays attention more on the Georgia and Daniel show? You or me? You? Well, you don't really have the controls here when we're in two different studios.
Well, babe, I'm not like a technician. You are. So
Okay.
I'm very proud of what you've done with all of this.
Okay. All right. So this is the point of the show where you now going to tell us about your gold medal wins and Summer Games experience.
Yes. So in all my experiences, when I did go downstate, I always go down for swimming. But in the past, I did track and field, and all that in the past. But this year, I went down for swimming.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that was completely different is that I did not dive in because I had a fear that my goggles will fall off to my face, I would not breathe, and I got disqualified. So that didn't actually happen. Mm-hmm. So I actually saved myself for that. My first event was the 100-yard breaststroke, and that was my best one. I was the only one, so I actually knew that I actually came in first place, because that is actually my favorite sport.
That was our audience applauding for you. I'm sure wherever you're listening, you were probably applauding for Georgia. So, okay, go on.
And then my last individual was my 50 freestyle. I think that swam really well, but unfortunately I came in fourth, but I was fine with it. And then my last one was on the day that we were leaving in downstate.
Yeah.
That was the 4x25 freestyle relay. Mm-hmm. So the people on my team was Jackie Finn, Jackie O'Brien, myself, and Frank Patterson. And I'm actually the anchor on the team because I am the fastest swimmer on the team as well. So not only my friends are, but...
So the fastest has to go last, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we came in first. And... that was the best. And actually the best part of going downstate was the opening ceremonies, because none other people that I knew down there actually spoke at the opening ceremonies, like Ben Simpson. He's one of our friends.
Yeah.
And and then we had a fireworks show, and part of that, this amazing person that sat next to me was none other than my boyfriend Daniel, because that was the only time I got to see him. So it was a lot of fun.
Not during the fireworks show. Then I come find you, Olio, during the opening ceremony.
Well, yeah, that was like during the halftime show before the fireworks started.
Yeah. Cool. So that was your Summer Games experience?
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to... actually, the picture that you... So we're recording this on the 5th of July, 2022. And the picture for this episode that you shared on our Daniel and Georgia Instagram is from the opening ceremony, right?
Yeah, so those pictures that I did took, they're all on Facebook, so if you guys...
and on our Daniel and Georgia Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we have that? There we go. Yeah.
You can find that on Instagram and Facebook at Daniel and Georgia.
Okay, good. Should we? Anything else you want to say about Summer Games?
It was going downstate was a huge deal for all of us because we love to compete in sports and do extracurricular events like what my boyfriend did was interviews and
Athlete leadership.
Events.
Athlete leadership, yeah.
Athlete leadership.
Yeah.
But for me, going downstate was being more involved with my friends because I hardly see them.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since the games ended, now I've been back here in Forest Park. I feel like I haven't seen any of my friends all summer, and I'm trying to.
Mm-hmm.
And my birthday's coming up in a few days. So
how many days?
Actually, starting today, it is 17 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
July
trying to do that.
22nd, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
See? I know that.
Well, maybe we can do an episode.
Hey, birthday bash. Don't we usually do like a birthday bash episode? Your birthday, and then in January, my birthday. So, yeah, maybe you guys, maybe we'll bring you another birthday episode in a couple weeks. Maybe we might even call some people on the show. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe we can call Kate, and including my baby nephew. Maybe, hopefully.
Can he talk?
Well, if he says, I don't know, but he likes saying gaga because that's what normal babies talk.
Yeah, baby talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby talk. Yeah. Yeah. So who knows? Should we? What else do we have on the show this week?
Well, we could view some movies today.
Yeah, we watched a couple of movies on Disney Plus. But should we take a short break and then come back and talk about that?
Sure.
All right. You're listening.
You're listening to the Georgia
and Daniel Show on SpecialChronicles.com, and we'll be right back. Support for Special Chronicles comes from ComEd. Special Chronicles is proud to partner with the ComEd Energy Force Ambassador Program. The Energy Force is the country's first energy efficiency education program designed for and taught by people with disabilities. ComEd is powering lives and really is powering us here at Special Chronicles to keep the lights on and our technology is powered on. As ComEd powers the lives of us, they're literally giving a voice to people with special needs. We thank ComEd for the generous support of our mission at Special Chronicles. Learn more at specialchronicles.com/ComEd. That's specialchronicles.com/ComEd. We're back. So, wait, what did you just say?
We are back.
Okay. That's how one person says it. It's not how I say it, but I just say we're back. No, you usually say we're back. With a
back.
Yeah, with an extra sound on the A. We're back.
Yay. Babe, I think they get it.
Okay. Yeah, just checking. We haven't talked about any movies in a while, but
yeah.
For copyright issues, we probably won't play the trailers on the show. But maybe we'll try to put links to some of that in the show notes. If we
maybe like a small audio from it.
I didn't pull anything up. You want me to? Hold on. You want me to try to pull up? Which one do you want to talk about first?
The one with Steve Martin.
So we watched last week. Oh, and then we'll go back and talk about the most recent one that we watched. So we watched on Disney Plus a couple Cheaper by the Dozen movies. And I am trying to find the trailer. I don't know when that came out, but I think it came out in 2003. Whoa! Whoops! YouTube ads.
Yeah, some people don't like YouTube ads.
Okay, let's try that again. Let's see. There we go.
T-minus 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
"12 kids?
I couldn't keep her off me.
They were one big happy family until Dad tried to make things better.
Shake McGuire wants me to coach the Stallions.
My whole life is here at Midland. I'm not moving.
I promise you, we will be a happier, stronger family.
No idea what that means.
Now,
I got him!
things are getting a little tougher.
They asked me to go to New York for a few days.
I can handle this.
Clean up on aisle 12!
Still need help cleaning up there?
Life's turning a bit crazier.
Have you seen our frog, Dad?
Sorry, Charlie. Nigel. Kyle.
It's Mark.
I knew that.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, everything's fine. They're doing homework right now. It's like a little mini think tank thing.
And everyone's growing a whole lot closer.
Did you have them conventionally?
After the sixth one, they just kind of walked out.
12 kids later, and we still got the heat.
Woo!
Steve Martin,
Beans was a good frog. He hipped and he hopped. He loved hip-hop.
Bonnie Hunt,
Nora, honey, you want to help me in the kitchen get a pie? Look at the picture of Grandma, say the rosary. Nora, stop!
Hilary Duff, Tom Welling, and Piper Parable.
This is like I can run from me, but I can't hide from me.
What a nightmare.
Hi.
You soaked his underwear in meat. Funny, but wrong.
Cheaper by the Dozen, a supersized comedy.
All right, so that was Cheaper by the Dozen. Came out in 2003 with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt and
Tom Welling.
yeah. So what did you like about that movie?
Well, I actually really love it because I love comedy. I love comedy films.
Me too.
I really love Steve Martin because I've seen a lot of movies. I mean, besides Cheaper by the Dozen, he is one of the best comedians that I would love.
Yeah. And I mean, they have 12 kids, and this is actually, I think, a remake of a really old Cheaper by the Dozen movie that neither of us have seen, but it's a really fun family film. Funny, like those. I think probably one of my favorite funny lines is it's near the end of the movie, but where the one of the kids, their frog dies, right? Toad dies, frog.
Yeah.
And so they have a little funeral, and Steve Martin's character says,
he hipped and then he
He
hopped.
hipped and he hopped and he loved hip hop. Get
That
it?
is a really funny line.
Get it? Because a frog hips and hops, and he loves hip hop.
Dan couldn't stop laughing at the very end of the film. I was perfectly just fine laughing in my head.
Well, no, because if there's a funny line like that line where he hips and he hops and he loves hip hop, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh out loud. I mean, because it's, when you've got funny lines like that, it's, you it's just funny.
Okay then.
So how many kids would you rate this movie out of a scale of 12 kids?
I would say 8 out of 12.
Oh, so you wouldn't give it a 12 out of 12? I mean, I'd give it a 12 out of 12. So you'd only give it an 8 out of 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's an amazing storyline. Please watch it on Disney Plus.
So, and again, it came out in 2003, starring Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt and a whole bunch of other people. Okay, so a few weeks before that, when did we see the most recent? So, most recently this year, there came out another cheaper by the dozen movie. This year, 2022, on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, it had Gabrielle Union and Zach Bluff.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of other people. And we saw this about a month ago, a few weeks ago. Before, so last week we saw the one with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt, but then a few weeks ago we saw the most recent Cheaper by the Dozen movie. It came out on Disney Plus, and at first you didn't want to see it, right? But then we watched it and loved it.
I kind of like it, but I still love the Steve Martin version.
Yeah, I mean, I still like the Steve Martin version as well. Should we hear a little bit of the trailer for this most recent one?
Sure.
Oh no. It's a code red. Code red, baby. Okay. We're late. Let's roll.
I'm Zoe. DJ. Let's go. Harish. Up and at 'em. And this is Paul.
Morning, Dave.
Morning, Paul.
We turned our two families into one.
All right, rise and shine.
Wake up, Ella, or this video goes on your Instagram in 3, 2.
Dad, no. Touch me, lose a finger.
Good morning to you, too.
Luda, strong choice. Suggestion, take off one thing.
Solid advice. Dryer's broke again.
How did you get down here so fast?
Laundry chute.
Let's go.
We're not a cult.
But we're weird. We're one of a kind all the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I really feel like there were a few extra children in there.
I didn't recognize some of them. We're the Bakers.
10 kids and no nanny. Wait, you have 10 kids?
Shockingly, I enjoy being with my kids.
I do too.
You do too, yeah.
I do too. You guys are funny.
No, you didn't.
Go to your room.
But do you want to do our TikTok dance with us? Because we're so irresistibly adorable.
You're not even doing it right. You have to clap the back of the hands and then throw. You're embarrassing the family. Go to your room.
Oh, Lord, give me strength. It's important to show the kids that we're a united front.
Who invited the Jackson 9? If y'all looking for Disneyland, you made a wrong turn.
Family has each other's back.
Oh my God, everyone's looking at us.
No.
I know. I can't move. Thanks for being so average and relatable, Paul. With average looks and ordinary body.
Oh.
Go!
What are you guys playing?
Drag race.
Fun. I love RuPaul.
Uh-oh. Parents, everybody out! Oh. I'm fine. It's not what it seems.
So you guys weren't having a Fast and Furious style race for money?
Whoa. I just realized we're not smarter than you.
Okay, so this came out this year, 2022, Disney Plus. Starring who?
Zach Bluff and Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, and this one, it was really. I mean, I found this version to be really inclusive, really like lovable and family, right? And funny too. But this one was a little bit different because this one was about a blended family of 12, right? So this one, they had 10 kids, and then the two parents add up to 12, right?
Yes.
So unlike the one that we just reviewed with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt, that one, they actually have 12 kids and then the two parents. But this one, the most recent one that came out this year, 2022, with Zach Braff and Gibby.
They had 10 kids.
Yeah, 10 kids. And then the two parents. So that's how, and it was a blended family. So that's how it added up to 12. So it was a little bit different.
It had different sceneries because they were trying to. They had a restaurant.
They had a restaurant,
and they were trying to save the money, trying to save the bakery.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, not the original.
Yeah. So it was still enjoyable. I think we both still really enjoyed this version of People by the Dozen, right? I mean, I still enjoyed it. It was still a fun movie to watch. But it's like what the description says. It's a fresh take on the 2003 family comedy that we just reviewed. But I have to say, there's just something about the version with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt that 2003 version that is, I don't know, a little bit more
hilarious.
Yes. I mean, this one with Zach Braff and Gabrielle Union that came out this year, 2022, was still, it was still a fun movie to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong about that. It was still it still had a lot of fun moments in it, but I mean, what would you say about this version?
Well, first of all, I would say at least I actually enjoyed the film.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that there were childlike actors that I knew, and but for the whole film, I thought, to the best of my knowledge, I thought it was inexperienced, meaning it really wasn't very funny at first until during the end of the film, it was kind of funny. So
yeah,
because basically in the movies of Triple by the Dozen, all the parents are not doing anything. They're just trying to help with their families and get on with their lives. Basically, all the kids planned on different people, but getting back at them.
Yeah.
So basically, this is all about the kids, not the adults. That's how the Triple by the Dozen was created, I think.
Which version you talk about? The one that came out this year on Disney Plus, 2022?
Well, I'm just talking about how Triple by the Dozen was really created when all the kids planned and take revenge on people that.
The 2003 version. The 2003 version, right?
I'm talking about both films.
Both. Okay. So the one that came out in 2003 and the one that came out this year in 2022.
Yes, exactly.
I would have to say the one that came out in 2003 with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt. That would probably be my favorite Sheep by the Dozen movie.
A classic. I would say the Steve Martin film is a classic comedy film only.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys are still interested in like a fresh take on that family comedy, then go and you have Disney Plus, go watch the one that came out this year in 2022. It was still a good film, right? Do you agree? The one that came out this year with Zach Braff and Gabriel Union is still a fun. It was still a fun film to watch.
Yeah, it was more like a second sequel to the original.
Kind of. I mean, it was kind of I think more like a reboot, a reboot of that.
Not a reboot. That's totally different.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, because there was already a sequel of People by the Dozen. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. This is more like a reboot of that 2003 hit. But out of those two, probably have to say the 2002 hit with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt was probably my favorite one out of the two.
Our favorite film.
Your favorite? Both our favorites? Okay. So we both agree on that, and go watch either the one in 2003 or the one that came out this year on Disney Plus, People by the Dozen. And that's all we use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about on the show?
I'm just really happy that we're back.
Yeah, podcasting?
Yeah.
So, who knows if we'll be back next week, but we'll definitely try to come back in a couple of weeks for your
34th birthday.
Bash episode.
Bash. And I will send you a surprise picture.
Who? To the listeners or to me?
Well, to you personally, but for the fans, I will find the perfect picture.
And put on our Daniel and Georgia Instagram?
Yep.
So if you guys want to connect with us, you can...
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Daniel and Georgia.
You can tweet us. Neither of us really do that much with our Twitter, but at Daniel Georgia S, hashtag Georgia and Daniel Show, if you want. But the main way to connect with us is
to go on Instagram and Facebook.
At Daniel and Georgia. And if you want to send us an email,
you guys can find us at Georgia and Daniel at specialchronicles.com.
And if you want to connect with us personally,
you guys can follow me on the gram at PeachGeorgia22.
And you can follow me on the Instagram at PodmanDan, PodManDan. And the Georgia and Daniel Show is on the Special Chronicles Network. So you can visit...
And it's specialchronicles.com.
Yeah, to follow Special Chronicles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube, and all the different podcasts that we have. If you enjoy listening to the Georgia and Daniel Show, you also enjoy listening to the Special Chronicles Show. We have the Unified at Work series. We have I think a health series, a whole bunch of other series. You can find all of the podcasts on specialchronicles.com. And so again, specialchronicles.com/show. Again, if you enjoy listening to the Georgia and Daniel Show, then you will enjoy that other weekly podcast that I host, specialchronicles.com/show. And
if you guys want to watch me on Georgia's Kitchen Show, that's on specialchronicles.com/Georgia Kitchen Show.
And right now, you are doing that on your Instagram.
Yes, I've been doing Instagram because it's a lot better than doing on YouTube. So,
but maybe we'll get you connected with StreamYard or figure out how you can do the show on YouTube again with StreamYard. Maybe.
Well, as I must, if I wanted to do StreamYard, yes, but I would prefer Instagram.
Okay.
Because I love making long. Right now, I'm making short videos. Sometimes they can be even longer.
Yeah, and they're usually live. So you guys go follow Georgia at PeachGeorgia22, and you can watch Georgia's Kitchen Show there.
Yes.
If you want to sign up for StreamYard, specialchronicles.com/StreamYard is all where you can find our WeForward link. Donate. If you want us
to make a gift, that'll be at specialchronicles.com/give.
So we can continue to be behind the microphone, right?
Yes.
Because if it wasn't for all of you listeners, yes, it's free for you to listen, but it does cost us money to upload these podcasts, to live stream, to produce these shows. So we can't do it without your support.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Again, make a gift today, specialchronicles.com/give. And babe, what do you want to tell the listeners on why they should donate?
I need some help.
No, just anything. Why should they support us, this podcast?
Because we want to tell you guys our experiences as a couple, and
our adventures of our life from different angle. So, and we can't
do more.
And we can't do more without your support. So, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for supporting Special Chronicles, supporting this podcast, the Georgia and Daniel Show, and all the podcasts that we have on specialchronicles.com. So specialchronicles.com/give is where you can go to make a gift. Are those all the plugs? I think we did. Did we do it all? Yeah. So this is the end of the show. What? No. Wait, you gonna say something else? Go on. No. Go on. I'll be quiet and let you talk.
All right, guys. This is we're gonna wrap up this episode because some of us has things to do. So we love you.
Yeah. I've got a busy afternoon. So we'll get this episode uploaded and But hopefully, will we be back next week or in a couple of weeks? Then, for your birthday bash episode. Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't do the 4th of July.
Oh well, if you're listening to us,
since it's already over, maybe we can do what we just did on the holiday.
If you're listening to us and you're in the U.S., yes, yesterday was the 4th of July in the U.S., Independence Day. And so we probably won't do a dedicated episode, so we'll just say it's the end of this episode, but we'll hope you all had a good 4th of July holiday if you're in the US. And
we'll see you soon.
Happy 4th of July. Wait. That's how we'll end the episode with a quick 4th of July message. Anything else you want to say about the holiday?
I just I worked my butt off yesterday, so I'm actually still recovering from that.
All right. So next, will we be back next week or in a couple of weeks? So we do your birthday bash episode, your 34th birthday bash episode in person, or do you want to do it like we're doing now?
Actually, I want to do that in person. So yeah.
So that means I have to bring all the microphones and the equipment to your place. Okay. Yeah. We'll talk off air.
Yeah, we're going to talk off air.
When we can do that.
Sorry, everyone.
No. The listeners get to sit in on our planning. Our podcast planning.
Our planning committee.
Yeah. So you guys, if you want us to call you on the show, just send us a DM at Daniel and Georgia or email GeorgiaandDaniel at specialchronicles.com, and maybe we'll call you on a future episode.
Yes, please.
We would love you guys just to send us a DM or get in touch with us, and we would love for you to call you on a show. And next week No, couple weeks. Next episode. I feel like you just take a picture.
Well, I did, but I'll send it to you later.
Okay. So next episode, we will get to what's coming up in the next episode.
We're gonna do that off air, so you and I can talk about it.
Oh no, but what we can talk about on the next episode? We're gonna be celebrating. Celebrating something
for my birthday.
Georgia's 34th birthday bash. We'll have a birthday celebration. Maybe a cake in person. We'll see.
Well, actually,
we'll see.
Yeah, my bad. We'll see.
So you guys, stay subscribed. Remember to wait and review this podcast on Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll see you all next episode.
Next episode.
I feel like we should get back to weekly podcasting. Don't you think? Should we get back to weekly? If you guys want us to get back to weekly podcasts, let us know. Should we? Maybe.
I just said yes.
Okay. So we'll see you all next episode. You've been listening.
You've been listening to the Georgia
and Daniel Show at SpecialChronicles.com, and we'll see you next episode.
Yes.
Catch you later. Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Georgia and Daniel Show podcast. SpecialChronicles.com to find links to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of new episodes. Also, subscribe to our newsletter or mailing list to sign up for updates and get exclusive content delivered to your inbox. Remember to do what you do with podcasts. Subscribe or follow and rate and review this podcast on Apple Podcasts, the iHeartRadio app, and wherever you get your podcasts. Finally, please share this episode and all of our podcasts with your friends and family to help us grow our audience, reaching 5,000 downloads of our audio podcast and over 14,000 average monthly listeners. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back here next week with exciting new content right here on the Georgia and Daniel Show. We'll see you next week.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.